India's finest workplaces. I'm Sunanda Jayseelan. On the show today, we're showcasing a company which is a true Indian success story, one that's at the forefront of the global digital publishing, e-commerce and IT revolution. Showcasing Lumina Datamatics. In a world where content fuels discovery and technology drives transformation, Lumina Datamatics stands at the crossroads of innovation and intelligence. Evolving from the legacy of the Datamatics Group, Lumina Datamatics was envisioned with a clear purpose: to empower publishers and retailers with intelligent, technology-driven solutions that bridge creativity and commerce. From ideation to execution, Lumina Datamatics manages the entire publishing and retail life cycle, creating, designing, transforming, and delivering content that informs, educates, inspires, and sells. Its solutions span content development, rights management, e-commerce enablement, analytics, and digital asset platforms, all built to make businesses faster, sharper, and future-ready. Today, with a footprint that extends across the United States, United Kingdom, Germany, Philippines, India, and beyond, and a team of over 7,000 professionals, Lumina Datamatics combines global scale with deep local understanding, ensuring precision, efficiency, and innovation at every step. It is my pleasure and my privilege to welcome on the show today a very special guest, someone who's known to be a pioneer and someone who's a visionary as far as the Indian tech space is concerned. We're being joined on the show today by none other than Dr. Lalit Kanodia. Sir, so good having you here on the show. Thank you so much for your time. You're, of course, now very well known when the tech space is concerned, but I'm very curious, and perhaps we can start with your early days and try and understand where the desire to be so closely involved with the tech space, that interest, where did that really come from?
Well, I've always been oriented towards technology. I went to IIT Bombay, and thereafter I went to MIT, which is now rated one of the best universities in the world. So what always drove me was technology. IIT stands for technology, MIT stands for technology. And I'd like to add that I'm convinced that the world is progressing and is what it is because of technology. If you see the top 10 companies in the world today, they're all technology-based. So this is the world of technology, and that is what is going to drive the world, and for that matter, India.
So, of course, you are now a very well-known name when it comes to the tech space, but I want to go back to your early days and really talk about what perhaps some of your early challenges may have been, especially, working with companies, trying to convince them that here's, what technology is, here's what the future is looking like you were saying. What were those days like?
But when I started my career, there were numerous challenges that I had to face. The word computer was not known at that time. Finance, at least for people like me, startups, was not available. There were no PE funds, for example, at that time. So it was a challenge to get it forward. But we were very fortunate. I must thank ICICI at that time. When I talked to them that this is what I want to do, they funded part of our company. And this really made a big difference to our startup. People were scared that computers will replace human beings. And that was a big scare in India, that we have people and we don't want to replace people with machines. So that is a challenge. Computers are not imported, example. If you have to import a computer, you have to export twice the amount at that time. And computers cost a fortune. So all these challenges were there. But we are lucky, we are very fortunate. God has been kind to me. We were able to surmount all of this. And you can see what all technology companies have done.
What's the dream for both the tech space as well as for your company, Lumina Datamatics? If you were to do some crystal ball gazing 25 years maybe down the line, what's that looking like?
See, the 4 words that define Lumina Datamatics.
Yeah.
These four words are innovation, intelligence, technology, and knowledge. Our tagline is, we manage knowledge. And knowledge is what drives the world today. So I think we are in a sweet spot where we are leading the pack in this area. Now, when you talk of technology and information and knowledge, example is e-retailing. When you buy something on Amazon, you don't see the product because you're buying it on a screen, whether it's a phone or whether it's a personal computer. So therefore, the information on that screen has got to be such that it motivates you to buy that product. So one of the things that we do is help e-retailers from displaying their products on the screen. The other great effort that we have made is the dissemination of knowledge. See, knowledge is contained in books, journals, magazines, newspapers. Our tagline, I repeat, is we manage knowledge. So we enable people, users, such as you, such as others, to get knowledge through electronic means and at the speed of light. And that's what defines this company.
Thank you so much for your time, sir. It's been good having you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcoming now on the show a second-generation leader and visionary. We have none other than Sameer Kanodia. He's the MD and CEO of Lumina Datamatics. He's also the Vice Chairman and CEO of TNQTech. Welcome, Sameer. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Publishing and retail have, of course, seen a huge change as we speak. How do you see India's role really evolving when it comes to this? And how do you see you as a company, Lumina Datamatics, really taking up that charge?
So the Indian IT and ITeS industry employs about 5.5 million people in the country. So that is huge. What really differentiates India from the rest of the world is that they were a huge English-speaking population and they were educated. So that makes a big difference in terms of advantages to the country. I think the country has three major advantages. They've got an advantage of being a large English-speaking population. They have a huge advantage of scale. And the third advantage is the fact that we have labor that is relatively less expensive compared to the rest of the world.
Sure.
We have people who are skilled, and we have about 7,000 odd employees working globally, taking care of catering to the needs of 9 of the 10 largest publishers and 3 of the 5 largest e-commerce players worldwide.
You've often in the past spoken about how, India is shifting from being a so-called back office to being a frontline innovator. How is the transformation really being brought about? What steps are being taken?
We are leveraging on the strong technology workforce that we have. We have 450 software engineers who provide and cater to the needs of publishers and e-commerce companies worldwide. So we are always at the cutting edge of technology, using AI-enabled services to help them service their customers in the long run.
Amazing. You were talking to me about the fact that you have locations across the world. You lead nearly 7,000 professionals across multiple time zones. What's your approach, or what's your secret, if I can call it that, to maintaining and ensuring that the focus remains on people coming together and working, but there is focus on innovation, there's focus on collaboration and shared purpose?
So we have a presence in the US, in UK, in Germany. We have multiple offices in Philippines and India. I travel a fair amount to remain connected with our fellow employees as well as our customers. We've been building on a high value system where we continuously train our staff through technology, platforms, AI-enabled services, and of course, continuous learning on what the customer requirements are to ensure the customers get what they want.
Lumina Datamatics has been recognized as a great place to work several times, not just once, evidenced by, the awards behind us as we speak. What does that mean to you and to your philosophy as a leader? Because it's very rare for someone to be named a great place to work, year after year.
So a great place to work is a very unique award that you received recently. You've got it more than once. I think the big difference in the culture that we've got over here is that we emphasize on trust, on training, on collaborative work. We emphasize on the fact that employees win more effectively when you work as a team, rather than individually. So as far as this award is concerned, this also emphasizes on the culture that we have in the organization, where people are trusted, where people are empowered, where people are trained, and where people have an open door policy to talk to anybody and everybody to ensure that their thought processes are aligned with our objectives of the company.
Lumina Datamatics stands at the crossroads of content, commerce, and technology. How do you ensure that these three worlds really come together and work seamlessly, especially for your clients who are global, in the US and in Europe?
So we integrate commerce, content, and technology. And most of our customers are based in the US and Europe. We don't really cater to the domestic market.
Okay.
Our technology will be all AI enabled. On the e-commerce side, what's very important is stretching the content to the customer requirements at this point in time. Now that will evolve from every passing time. In the e-commerce space, we focus on content accuracy and product discovery, which leads to customer engagement.
Thank you so much for your time here on the show, Sameer. Good having you.
Thank you, Sunanda. It's been a pleasure.
A formidable legacy and a future-ready organization, that was Lumina Datamatics. That's all the time we have for today, but we'll continue bringing you more such innovative stories right here on India's finest workplaces. Thanks for watching.